Greetings, everybody. I'm Susie Porygon, and even though I'm in the middle of recording Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I'm already about to begin a new game playthrough. In fact, this is a game that won't take long at all. It's incredibly short, and you can already see what that game is. I'm about to play the Dragon's Lair trilogy. If you're not familiar with Dragon's Lair, then I guess I'll mention that it started off as an arcade game from 1983, and it definitely plays way different from other arcade games you played, like Pac-Man or Street Fighter. Dragon's Lair, well, you can probably say that it's not even much of a game, but well, you'll see what it is in a minute. You can see here that okay, what's going on? Okay, I didn't mean to select that game, but I was trying to show you that there are 3 different games to play here in the trilogy. Obviously, you got the original Dragon's Lair, as well as Dragon's Lair 2 Time Warp, and the 3rd game is Space Ace, which doesn't even have anything to do with Dragon's Lair, and yet for some reason it's included as part of the Dragon's Lair trilogy. I just don't really understand it, but all 3 of these games, they're nothing like other arcade games you play. But, let's just begin the original Dragon's Lair, and you'll see just what it's like. And it is exactly like the arcade game. But before I actually start the game, I want to show off the game's introduction cutscene, which is a tracked video.
Dragon's Lair, a fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a quest to rescue the fair princess from the clutches of an evil dragon. You control the actions of a daring adventurer finding his way through the castle of a dark wizard who has enchanted it with treacherous monsters and obstacles. In the mysterious caverns below the castle, your odyssey continues against the awesome forces that oppose your efforts to reach the Dragon's Lair. Lead on, adventurer. Your quest awaits.
Yep, that pretty much shows you what the game is like. It's not really, well, it's definitely not like any other arcade game you play. It's really more like just an interactive cartoon. Oh, I didn't realize I had another game in progress, but and you know what, I still haven't showed off the tutorial. This is where you see exactly how the game plays. This game is all about hitting the right button at the right time. And all you need to play this game is the direction pad and the A button, for the Switch version, of course. So right here, you have to hit the A button, which makes it makes Dirk, the Daring, use his sword against those eyeball tentacles. And I do believe that's where the tutorial ends. Unless, yep, like it says right there, you gotta hit up, down, left, right, or the sword. And that's exactly what Dragon's Lair 2 and Space Ace are like as well. And now let's actually begin the game. I'm definitely playing a new game and... well, okay, so before you begin, you have all these options. I'm gonna play the hard difficulty. Of course, it says on hard mode that you have less time to react to certain things in the game. And there's also the mode for switching or playing the arcade version and the home version. The difference is that, well, it says there, the arcade version, where whenever you die, you, instead of restarting at the scene where you're at, it instead puts you in a different scene. It says so right there. Dirk will start in a new scene when you die. In the home version, you actually do restart at the same scene that you die in. You also have an arcade cabinet mode in which in case you like to see the game playing on the arcade cabinet, but of course, I'm not really gonna do that. Nobody ever really does do that. There's also the move guide, which helps you, or it shows you exactly what button you have to hit in each scene, but I played for this game so many times, so I could definitely remember well, I can mostly remember every button I have to hit in each scene, so I won't be needing that move guide at all. I am going to be needing the move beeps though, because it indicates that you hit the right button, and at the right time too. And you do have infinite lives, even though you still have to select between having only 3 or 5 lives. So now let's begin. Yes, I already know how to play. Thank you. So the game, it always starts off with Dirk about to enter the dragon's castle, in which he must go past the drawbridge. But as you already saw in the tutorial, this happens. Oh man. Apparently I had to hit the button before the tentacle started moving. There we go. When you hear a beep, that means you hit the right button at the right time. Otherwise, you'll just hear a buzz instead. The second scene will always be this too, in which you just gotta move away from this room by hitting right twice. What happened? I thought I hit right again at the correct time. And for some reason, you respawn right back at the beginning. Back at the drawbridge. But don't worry, that's only during the second scene. Okay, now it works that time. Oh boy, look at this. Dirk is now gonna have to go swinging. You just gotta keep hitting left until you reach the end right there. Now it's time to go riding a metallic horse. And avoiding fire. Oh god. No! Dirk is not gonna get burned to a crisp here. You are gonna see me die several times, but not a whole lot. Get away from me, Skulls! You too, Skeletal Hand. And now you gotta take out these— Oh! I was too late to hit the button right there.
Save me.
Okay, that's it. Now I just wanted to mention that I watched a playthrough of this game created by YouTube user Llethander, who has a playthrough of both the first 2 Dragon Slayer games. And in both playthroughs, he died quite a lot. I really enjoy— Oh god, I hit up instead of left right there. But I really enjoy Llethander's playthroughs of the Dragon Slayer games. And since he died a lot in his playthroughs, you'll see me die a lot as well. I'm hitting left this time. Okay. After you get past those balls, you must attack the Grim Reaper, or whatever that creature is called. And then, get away from those prickly vines. This here is the Smithy room. You gotta take out that sword and the mace, run away from that anvil, and then take out that golden arrow. And then finally, you take on the smithy itself. I should probably also mention that Dragon Slayer even has a TV show from the 80s. It's a cartoon series by Hanna-Barbera. This here is where you encounter the Giddy Goons. And now I gotta run from this crumbling platform, take out the bats, you hit right to jump over here, and then right again.
Save me.
You're really not gonna hear me talk a whole lot since I need to concentrate on this.
Save me.
That right there was Princess Daphne, the damsel in distress of Dragon's Lair. Okay, now I can take out that night creature. You don't have to do anything right there. Dirk automatically jumps that gap. This one, you gotta run away from these mud creatures. You just hit attack, and then for the rest of the scene, you just keep hitting up. Oh, okay. For a second, I thought I failed. And that's it for that scene. Oh, and now I'm going back for this falling platform scene. You'll be seeing that scene several times for each playthrough. Oh yeah, and you'll also be see, like right there, I'm back at the burning ropes. There are certain scenes that you play twice, except the second time you play the scene, it's mirrored. Just like this one. I'm not drinking that crap. If you do drink it, Dirk gets turned to dust. And now I'm back here with the skulls and the skeletal hands. I won't mess up this time. Crumble. Okay. Oh, and now we gotta face another night creature. He wants to decapitate Dirk with that sword. Screw you, buddy. You're not getting Dirk's head. Okay, now you gotta face the Lizard King. Dirk's sword has been taken away by that cauldron. You just gotta keep chasing after it, while the Lizard King keeps chasing after Dirk, trying to bash his head in with that scepter. And for the rest of this, just keep hitting the attack button. Bingo! And then Dirk just takes some of those gold coins for some reason. Oh god, I'm coming for you, Daphne. Oh my god, what's happening here? Screw that diamond, I don't want it. And now, there are snakes everywhere here. I usually like snakes, but those ones are mean. They're deadly. I'm not playing with them. Oh boy. Gotta move away from the fire. And then, finally, hit left to... Oh! I think I may have hit left too soon right there. What? Oh, I hit down instead of left. Why did I do that? Oh, wait. Oh, I hit up the first time, not left. Stupid me. Oh, okay, up didn't work either. I can't remember what I did the first time. Did I hit left? Like, did I hit it, or... Oh, okay, I'm just gonna stop talking for this one. Okay, I just gotta be hitting left too soon. I just gotta wait for the fire to completely disappear. Okay, finally. Now you got... Oh! Okay, I gotta hit left instead of right. There's gotta do a lot of dodging here. Forward, do a forward roll. Jump right, then jump forward. Get away from those snake-like creatures. Take out that spider. Hit right, and then finally up.
Save me!
And now it's back here with that night creature. Okay, right, left, and right again. And then take out the knight once again. Yeah, I'm the better sword wielder here. Oh, now there's this. Okay, you hit left after that. Don't hit up, otherwise Dirk will get caught in a cage. there are also 3 of those platforms that you saw that you can jump to. And it really doesn't matter which ones you jump to. All you do is hit up in that room. And now I'm back to the mechanical horse. Just do the same thing you did before, but with the opposite direction. I didn't hear the beep because I was talking. Now I got this. And now Dirk is gonna go on a water ride. For the boulders, all you do is just move towards the holes, or the paths, obviously. And now for the rapids, all you do is hit up. That's all you do. And then after the rapids, you go to the whirlpools. And it's obvious which direction you have to hit for each one. What? I hit left too soon right there, and yet somehow that's how I died to the whirlpools. Oh, now I gotta go through the boulders and rapids again. I got this. I can get through this. That's it. And now, all you have to do left, just hit right to grab the chain. And you cleared that room. Oh, back to this again. This scene is always really easy. Oh, and now for the rolling balls. All you gotta do is keep hitting down. Wait until the little balls pass, otherwise you'll get pancaked by them. And finally, after all those, hit up to jump over that hole. Oh, back to this again. Oh, I did it again. I was too late to hit the sword button. And yes, you do see that bone crumbling scene every time you lose all your lives. And I hit the sword button instead of up. That's better. Back to the Smithy room. There are certain creatures in the game that appear in the Dragon Slayer TV series as well, including the Giddy Goons and the Smithy. And of course the dragon, Sin. You obviously don't face him until last. Oh my god. Dirk, did you seriously just stop to take a look at those bottles while you're currently in danger? Or while you're in the middle of trying to avoid all that? And, oh, the eyeball tentacles from the drawbridge have returned. Don't grab that chain. That's death. You just go through the hole. And now I'm in the reverse version of this room. Just because it's mirrored doesn't mean I can't get past it. Get back, spider! I'm so out of here. Oh my god, bats. Does every video game need to have bats? I mean, seriously. Ha, screw you, big bat. You don't scare Dirk. Oh boy. Oh god, that orb is evil. but I did it. Ah yes, this is it, the final scene, in which Dirk bites. Oh, I hit left. This is where you face the dragon himself. And there's Daphne. And she really seems to be enjoying herself in that glass ball, strangely.
Please save me. The cage is locked with a key. The dragon keeps it around his neck. To slay the dragon, use the magic sword.
Don't worry, Daphne. I'll save you. Singe is gonna die. I'm gonna decapitate Singe and mount his head on my wall. That'd be one heck of a souvenir, wouldn't you say, Dirk? Oh, that's right. I forgot I had to hit right to move towards the sword. My bad. You definitely won't see me die as much as Llethander did. He died way more times than me. And when I play Dragon Slayer 2, well, I'll definitely die way less than him in that game too. And you gotta wait through Daphne's dialogue again.
Save me.
You know, I still haven't mentioned yet that I played the PSP version of Dragon Slayer, and in that version, you had subtitles, so you can see everything Daphne's saying, but apparently this version doesn't have subtitles. You hit down here to avoid Singe's claws, and then up here, and then down again here. Oh yeah, that hurts, didn't it, Singe? Oh, almost missed it. Almost got this. Enjoying the show, Daphne? And this is it! It's over! Singe is done for. The dragon has been slain. And the princess has been rescued. I'm your hero, I know, Daphne. No need to thank me. And that's it. Dragon Slayer is over. Although strangely, you don't get to see the end credits right after you beat the game. I'm entering my real name for the high score. I already entered Porygon before. Well, I might as well just go to the extras to show you the end credits. Oh, so you have to scroll through the credits yourself. And that's it. That's all there is. Well, that's it for the original Dragon Slayer. Like I said, it's definitely more like an interactive movie than a video game. It's nothing like any other arcade game you play. And really, this is exactly what the game was like back in the 80s. Although, there are a lot of other Dragon Slayer games, and not all of them are like the one you just saw. Like, there is also a Dragon Slayer game on Nintendo Entertainment System, and pretty sure a lot of you are already pretty familiar with that version, with it being completely atrocious, where you do nothing but die a million times. And, I also heard of the Dragon Slayer 3D game. Like, I think it's on Xbox, and that game also plays much differently. I think that one is more like a game, but I never officially seen what it's like. But to me, really, the original Dragon Slayer game, it's definitely, well, I consider it to be the best one. You know, the definitive Dragon Slayer game. Oh, and would you believe that the Game Boy Color version of Dragon Slayer is actually more like the arcade game? No, really, if you watch a playthrough of the Game Boy Color version, you'll see just how, well, it's very impressive to see how they're able to uh, turn an arcade game like this into a game on an 8-bit handheld system. I just never expected anything like that, but... So now that the original Dragon Slayer is done, I will record Dragon Slayer 2 in a different video. And for Space Ace, I don't really care much for this one. It's my least favorite of the trilogy. Dragon Slayer 2, it's definitely my most favorite of the trilogy. It's a lot more difficult than Dragon Slayer 1, but I play through it so much, and I could definitely get through this without too much trouble. Also, I'm not really gonna record the Switch version of Dragon Slayer 2. I also have it on PlayStation 3, and I'll be recording that version instead. The reason for that, well, I'll explain it when I do record that version. But, thank you people for watching my playthrough of the original Dragon Slayer, and I shall see you all later in which I record my playthrough of Dragon Slayer 2. Bye everyone.